Trooper Munoz, Keith McGilvery alongside Jen
Trooper
Bernstein.
Munoz.
Thank you for calling in, a close friend to the show. What are we looking at live out here on 91?
We just we have an accident here. We don't have much information right now, but we do have an accident on 91 in the area of exit 27 northbound.
And Trooper Munoz, this is right as you're approaching the capital city, right from Wethersfield to Hartford, and this is an absolute parking lot right now. We see that emergency vehicles are trying to squeeze by on the right-hand shoulder, just causing an absolute parking lot. We also spoke with Brian Foley, who was saying that there's severe flooding in the area as well.
Yeah, so we're dealing with we got the weather, we have the storm that we're dealing with here, and then the traffic. So we're doing our best on scene, to assess the situation and try to get that highway back open again, so we can definitely get people off the roadways.
So how do you approach a situation like this? Our viewers are taking a look at these live pictures, a massive amount of cars here. Where will you look to redirect traffic? Do we know of any injuries at this point?
Right now, I believe there is no reported injuries at this time. Again, that's preliminary reports right now. And they'll try to, troopers from Troop H will try to redirect traffic off the exit just prior to 27 to 26.
Yeah, because it looks like as of right now, this is pretty much at exit 27. We can see as the DOT is moving the camera around, I don't know if it's them moving it around or if it's also the wind as well. It looks like where the emergency vehicles are, or at least where the fire truck is, over by where the alert system is up on the highway, that traffic is squeezing by in that left-hand lane. But I can't imagine that is going to get this congestion near any sort of opening anytime soon. It might just be to get the emergency vehicles out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know DOT is actually going to be heading out as well to assist with the traffic as well.
Trooper, you and I have spoken about safety on the roads many times before. It's a message we heard live on our air from AAA earlier this morning. Amy Parmenter talking about how just a little bit of water can lead to significant issues on our roadways. What is your warning at this point to drivers who are heading out on the roads?
Yeah, if you're out on the road, definitely drive slower than the speed limit. Slow your speed down a lot. It just takes a quarter inch of water on the roadways to cause a vehicle to hydroplane. So with that said, speed definitely plays a factor. The water on the roadways plays a factor. So we just have to really slow down, ditch distractions, leave enough space between other vehicles around, and just be aware of your surroundings. We might come up on a downed tree or downed wires. If that's the case, just let the local PD or fire department know.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lauren.
And we talk about over and over, I know that you said that you were talking with Amy Parmenter this morning, Connecticut State Police. This is the perfect reason why we always say give yourself not only plenty of time to get where you need to go, but plenty of distance in between cars. Because if something like this happens and you're one of those first 50 cars where the highway is completely shut down, we were seeing cars that were completely sideways, which means those people have to slam on their brakes in order to safely stop. And that's not safe at all.
Absolutely. And if you begin to hydroplane, that's the last thing you want to do is slam on your brakes. So if you do see that, you want to give yourself enough distance between you and that vehicle in front of you or around you, and try not to, jerk the vehicle in one direction or the other, or slam on the brakes, or make any abrupt movement to take any abrupt actions while you're driving, because that can cause you to hydroplane as well.
Trooper Munoz, we're going to keep these images up as we continue to talk to you, trying to learn more if you're just tuning in. I-91 North shut down between exits 25 and 27. Lauren's thinking this is more at the 27 Brainerd Airport exit. And Lauren, you were going to say something else?
I just got a tweet in from someone, Chris Bouzakis, who says water is completely covering parts of 91 North in this area. I just had to take a detour off the exit. Be safe, everyone.
Okay, so that might be one of the reasons why we're seeing this issue here.
Tripper, while we do have you on the phone, I do appreciate your time. Obviously, the condition along I-91 North. Curious what, if anything, you're seeing in other parts of the state at this point. Are there other issues elsewhere? Obviously, this is one of the most significant. But what are you folks following at this point? Any reports of accidents so far?
Yeah, so we do have reports of accidents. We do have reports of accidents and other vehicles that have spun out throughout the state.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, look, we have this issue of puddling on the roads in several areas, especially in Hartford County right now. I'm actually looking at our meteorologists. They are working on models, and we have a flash flood warning for, it looks like, Hartford County. And so this, not necessarily surprising that water would be covering the roadway if that's in fact what's going on here.
All right, Trevor Munoz, we certainly appreciate your time here on the Fox 61 Morning News. We know you're busy. Please check back in if you would, if you have any significant updates on this front. Again, the breaking news here on I-91, this significant backup this afternoon at about 10 past 3. Fortunately, at least at this point, Jen, no reports of any injuries. That is something we will continue to monitor. But again, Trooper Munoz, I appreciate your time, and check back in as you learn more.
Yeah, thank you very
Absolutely.
much. And we watch a tow truck, it looked like, headed towards that area. Okay.